Hello, this is Troy Kostasik for Explorminate, bringing you Thea the Awakening Return of the Giants. This is a sneak preview of Muha Games' new DLC for Thea. I'm going to start a new game for it tonight and do several Let's Plays and show you all about the new content. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to click on New Game. Well, before I click on New Game, I'm going to just point out that there is now an events editor. You can make custom quests and events in Thea now. So if you are the type of person who got bored with, the repetitive events and things in Thea, you know, seeing the same old cat enter the village at night or the well get poisoned time after time, you can now edit these, add them, switch things around, and I'm going to do a separate video on that down the road. So look forward to that. But right now, I'm just going to start a new game. Alright. I've lately been playing Lada because I've had her maxed out here on all her different bonuses, and that's really nice because you get to start with an extra villager, you start with extra food and attractiveness, and wow, attractiveness may not be the most, I don't know, evocative role-playing stat ever. Having +3 to that makes your villagers really good in non-fight challenges. But I'm trying to finish out Mokosh here. I think she's a pretty powerful deity in Thea. And she's one of the ones you can actually start with. So if you start with her, I recommend getting her up as fast as you can because she's pretty good. Lada, I think, so far has been my favorite out of all of these, but Mokosh is pretty good too. I've also been kind of playing on a more difficult setting, and Thea the Awakening with the new content is really hard. Like, the game is much more difficult now. In fact, I would say it's at the exact right difficulty. Like before, I mean, the game could be pretty hard at the top end difficulties, but still beatable. Still beatable, I felt. And now I think that the game provides a super challenge. I'm loving it. Lots of new monsters, lots of new challenges, but I am going to tone this down because playing at this level involves a lot of turtling, and that is really boring to watch. So I'm going to go to a small size map. I'm going to tone down the pace at which animals get, or monsters get, really nasty. We're going to do a quick economy just because I want to show you guys like the new research and new buildings, things like that. Like I said, we're just going to tone all this down. So that way I can just get a good let's play and show you guys what all the new content is like. Get a full game in. Reshuffles, none is fine. I don't normally use those. Saves off, I don't normally do that. Group limits 12. I think that's about right. Anything else I want to tone down here? No, I wish there was some kind of in between that, but that's fine. I mean, this should be just fine. So, anything else I want to do? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Is there any difference between paid shuffles and none? No. We'll do paid then. I think that actually gets me into more trouble than none. I think that's why I play on none, because then I'm tempted to pay for the reshuffle. It actually puts me in a worse position. Let's just go with none. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna do realism. This makes the game extraordinarily difficult. Let's see. Yeah, realism here. Let's see. You can only have one building of each type, and gathering is reduced to 1 pack per turn from each source. So, I mean, that's, if you want a real challenge, you do that right there. Alright. That's good enough. I'm going to go with gatherers. It's a little bit easier, a little bit faster. And let's start. And you'll notice that the game is loading a lot faster than it used to, so they've done some good. As I say it loads fast, it slows down on me. I hate it when that happens. Alright.
Thea is awakened.
Okay, all the events and
Welcome.
things now have voiceovers, and
All
for like
right.
these basic ones, I'm not gonna let it play, but for the others, I'll try to let that happen. Unless it's a really long quest, then we're just gonna skip through it. Alright, let's see how we started. Do we need to restart? No, this is fantastic. This is a great start. I've got 2 food sources. I've got 1 source of wood. And I've got string. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and assign these guys. We're gonna need veggies, wood. Let's get some string going. Crafting. Let's start with some gathering tools. Okay, before we do that, remember, always go to manage supplies and stop burning all of your good stuff. Alright, back to this. Gathering, crafting. Okay. Let's start with some gathering tools, like I said. Looks like we can build 1 set. Let's see here, we'll use some vines. We'll make a very good set to begin with. Alright, +4 gathering. That's awesome. And put Ludmilla in charge. Let's see. Looks like there's something down in the dark here. Not revealed yet. There's some ruins. There's a beehive. Let's have our guys go this way, maybe. Oh, something over there. What is that? Mushrooms? Okay. Now this thing's telling me, hey, you have no fire. That's bad. I'll get wood next turn. I'm not worried about it. Let's go this direction and then see if we can find any other resources. Just wood. Alright. Oh, I want to show you this. They've added a button up here in the upper left. It looks like a pause button, which was a very clever idea. That brings up the menu. It used to be you have to reach over and hit the escape button, and depending upon your setup, that was kind of a pain. So they've added a little UI button here to let you bring up the main menu without hitting anything on your keyboard. So that's nice. Okay, so end the turn. Turn 2, we get turn warnings up here now. And let's move here. Any other new? Nothing. Mushrooms aren't all that exciting. I need something better. Now, we'll have some meat down there. And wood. But again, nothing really worth wasting our time gathering. Where can I go? Oh, back the way I came. Don't want to do that. Alright. Oh, we do have... Yeah, that was a bad play on my part. I've got a research point available. I need to think about where to spend it. Now, this is something that's going to be new for you. You'll notice that each of these research items has a number underneath. That's how many research points it takes to get access to that item. So you can see most of the different resources have 1, but some have 2, like scaled leather, dragon leather, diamonds, mithril. Okay, so that kind of addresses the problem of having too many research points at the end of the game, because it takes much longer to research everything now. Crafting is the same way. Medium and heavy armors, spears, warhammers, battle axes, 2-handed battle axes, all take multiple points now. Same thing with buildings. And there's some new buildings, like the Blessed Tree symbol. In reverence of the lost cosmic tree, this symbol brings the blessings of the gods. Within the bounds of the village, all bless effects do not disappear, and curse of darkness is removed. So when you build this, that is super strong. And then the palisade, we know what that is. Alright. What to do? Well, I can build some crappy bows right off the bat with just what I'm collecting in my village, and so I think that's a good idea. I mean, that'll give me some research points. It'll help me outfit my characters right away. That's like normally I kind of drive up the metals, or perhaps I get like one of these strings if I don't have access to string, or maybe one of these. But with having access to string and wood just in my village, I think I'm going to do this and then just outfit my guys with bows so that way they're better in combat. So this game is deep enough that you can have so many different different strategies to win that I'm not sure there's necessarily a optimal path. Okay. Alright. So what am I missing here? I've got wood. Got food. I don't know what it's saying I'm missing. No food or fuel. When you click this, it brings up this. I have fuel. I have food. Must be because I'm low. Alright. Let's keep exploring. Now there's some leather. That's good. I like that. Anything else around here? Oh. What are those, nuts? Alright, next time we're going to move to this hex and we'll gather up a lot of different things. Excellent. Oh. That's not good. Looks like there's some nasty NPCs here. Well, let's get in a camp. And let's start gathering. So leather's great. We can build some armor out of that. And, oops. Alright. Want to gather up as much of it as we can. I suppose we can put one guy on wood just to make sure we have enough for that. How are we doing here on our supplies? Well, don't want to burn the dark wood. Oops. I frequently mess up like that. Alright, 4 turns. Let's just pull a guy down. 3 turns, that'll get us 7 wood. Excellent. That'll be perfect. Alright. Now, see, technically, because this expedition has access to a food and a fuel, I could stay here indefinitely, just gathering. I can pick up, until I am out of capacity here with the weight. Yeah, I mean, I could stay there indefinitely gathering things. Let's see, do I have any leftover equipment? Nope. Alright. Well, let's see what happens with this little group of NPCs over here. It looks like we got a woman with a knife and a couple rats. Ah, baskets built. Excellent. It appears like I'm needing a lot of wood. So I'm gonna give that basket to Miss Lemire. Alright, so he should have it now. He does. Alright, excellent. Let's go back and see. Okay, now I can make bows, but let's make some crafting tools real quick. I'll make a nice +3 crafting hammer, and you can see there's new icons for crafting tools. I think that adds a lot. And I'm gonna set that up. Alright. Let's just check our materials inventory. Oh, I got 2 kits. Good. Got a little bit of granite, so if I wanted to, I could build a weapon out of that. Plenty of string. I'm getting my wood now. Alright, got vegetables and meat. We're all set. We're all set. What am I gathering again? Vegetables? Alright, I think I'm gonna tell my people to stop eating... No. To stop eating this meat and save that for recipes later on. So, alright. Well, I think that's where I'll end this episode. I know that's kind of short, but that's just a reintroduction to Thea the Awakening. And in the next episode, I will start showing you some more of the new content. We'll get involved with that. So, this has been Troy Kostasik for Explorminate, playing Thea the Awakening, Giants Sneak Peek. I'd like to thank you for joining me. Hope to see you in the next episode. Take care, everyone.